Mic check, mic check. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's good. To turn up this YouTube volume to see if it's okay. Oh, baby. 38, 88, 888. The new year, gonna kick it off at the 888. Let's see. 1 minute left. This is where we have music. Dun 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 dun. Happy New Year, guys. Ho ho ho. Happy New Year. Uh-oh. 400 lot up there chasing 3870. Right here. Where's this market? Oh, yeah. 3890. Make them chase. Make them chase. Make them chase. Oh, baby. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Make them chase. Please come up. Please come up. A little more. Yeah. I'm short. 38.99. Come on. 38.91. I'm filled. Oh, that was awesome. You guys, you're like, this lion's sack of shit. You don't even know. You don't even know. I'll show you. Look. There's my short. Market went up to here. There's my cover. This is how I roll, home skillets. Anyway, okay, my one trade to start the new year. Ho, ho, ho. And a bottle of rum. Oh, that was awesome. Look at this market. 400 lots. No, it's not sitting there anymore. Did they go and fill that 400 lot? Let's see. Wah, wah, wah. Look at that 400 lot right at the top. Said, yeah, I need to buy way up there for the new year. What a gap up. What a gap up. So gap-alicious. Let's see. Yep, 400 lots down there at the gap. 70. So they went and filled, looks like 474 up here. What are they going to do? Cover out at 3870? I see you. I see you. What? What? I got to go look at my higher time frame. Resisti. Let's see. Let's see. Where can I do it? Where can I do it? Ah. Let's see. I got to make this smaller up here. What a great trade to start. What a great trade to start. That was like a cool 9 points right there. That was like pop it like it's hot. Well, at least now I can afford the steak over at Costco. All right. Let's see. We're showing that. We need to tighten this thing up here. All right, we'll do that. Okay. Yeah. Actually, Nick, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, Costco steak is calling my name. Man, we are so low on food right now. Drove up to the mountains today with Ben and did a little snow, playing in the snow, a little running around the lake. Came back, and now I'm just like ravenous. Came back, had the rest of the chicken, the pan-fried chicken, some tomatoes, little tomato salad, now I'm like, I'm ready to go get more food. But we're really low on food right now. Still have enough, you know. We got the requisite bacon. Oh, you got lazy vibes. Yep. I know, man. You know what? I did my weekend homework. I'm good. It was a productive Sunday for me. It was good. Anyway, I gotta look at the levels here right now. Yeah, they're gonna take this all the way down. Let's see. We're 15 points off the high. Look, 3,900. That was it. Can you believe I got a fill at 99 quarters? That's where it was. Check it out. Right there. That's it. This my fill. Right there. See that? That's my sell. The big green line is my cover. Almost instant. Within 5 seconds? Let's see. Look. 91 quarter, 8 points. So that was a 4-point stop, 8-point profit taker within, let's see, 6 seconds. Whoop, there it is. So yeah, I am done. So 8 points, 8 times 5, $400 per contract. What? All right. It was good. We will eat steak tonight. Look at all them zero prints. Look at all them zero prints on the Nazi poo. All right. All right. You guys, can you believe where they actually repaired that? You know why I took that level? Weekend homework. Nick H. Weekend homework off the daily TPO chart. That's why I took it. I'm telling you, my best days are always, yes sir, it's always after I do my homework. Always. Coming up to VWAP. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Problem is will I take another dang trade here? Yeah, pretty thin book here. They are testing. Little liquidity ran into the book here. Let's see. Little bit of liquidity, a little bit of size up here. Little bit of size. 38.90. Extended trading hours. A VWAP. Let's see if we go test eval. 87.50. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Yep. I was scaled in there at 39. It only makes sense. When you see the notes, you'll see. What do you think? We go fill in 86 right now? Eval? 87.50? Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Boop. He's on the board for trade 2. Let's see. We took 89 to 87. Eval test. Oh, it worked again. All right. Let's see. Jeez. Yeah, I am looking forward to tomorrow, Nickel. I am definitely looking forward to tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, when I don't trade for 3-4 days, I start missing markets, and I revamped my interactive brokers account quite a bit. So, as I mentioned to you guys, I'll be focused a lot on stocks this year. I mean, I'll always trade futures, but I will be focused on stocks. So there's our 86 test. What? Was it almost to the tick? Yeah, a little 19 lots sitting there, waiting for the liquidity. They're going to roll over the 19 lots. What do you think? Oh, dude. Yes, sir. Roll them. Roll them, son. Might have to. There's that 200 lot down at 77. They gonna go fill the 70 down? Is it still there? Nope, it's gone. The 400's gone. It was here. It was here for a little bit. The red dot, right? There's our market depth historical graph. Oh, look at them fill it all. Oh, the suckers. Man, I should have held that short. I should have held it for a big R. That's okay. Next time. I really need to head to Costco before it gets a little later, because everyone's going to be there in another hour or two. Hey, thanks, Bam. You too, buddy. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. I hope you had a safe New Year's over there on the that side of the country. Ours was fairly uneventful. Are they pulling midside? Yeah, they are. Yeah, you could see it. Them pulling. Let's see. Let's say. They still pulling. Look at them pulling. Pull it. That 200 has to fill. They're gonna fill. Watch this. Ice, baby. Maybe. Right to where the 200 was sitting, right? That's what it was, 200 plus the 10 lot, so 2 something. Let's go see if they go fill and hit every ask right here. Watch. Let's see. Filling the incomplete auctions. Oh, baby. Oh, look at him. Look at him hit it. What? Eventful. Wow. Oh, that's weird, Bam. Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know if you use my config, but if you do, I did update it. So, I updated it with the later version of Sierra Chart as well. So all the config files, everything. Virtunis, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. Look at all you guys coming out of the woodwork for the New Year's, watching futures open. By the way, Bam, I'm on 2458. And I don't remember what all the chart books were uploaded as. But yeah, they're all in there, and they are They are updated. Happy New Year. Thanks, Virtutus. Well, you should go back to bed, man. There's not this. Look, we had a big gap. We suckered in all these hedge fund chasers. Virtutus, do you want to know where I shorted? Oh, baby. Yeah, that's nice. Nice job. Yeah. Yeah, we might even fill the 70s. We'll see. Here's where I shorted. Let's see. God, this market's already moved so much. Here's my 2 trades to start the new year. Look. Whoop. Right there. Here, I got 99 quarters. I covered out. So I put it on with the 4-point stop, 8-point take profit. You know the config. It almost instantly filled it. Weekend homework for the win, right? And then I reshorted this bounce. But you, sir, outperformed me. So, what did you shorted 89. You just covered what down here? 79s. So you, sir, get the... let me see if I can figure this out. All right, this is a side view. The bow. Let's see. And I bend the knee. Let me see. Let me see if I could bend the knee. Not sure that looks like a bend the knee. He's on a hill. I bend the knee to you, good sir. Nice trade. Seriously. I am just happy to have made trades. Oh gosh. I'm glad you appreciate that. Oh man, see, if you're getting out of bed for me, I gotta make it worth your while, huh? Right, Virtutus. Right. That's right. That's right. Gammalicious, baby. Hey, this is public, Virtutus, so let's not say too much. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you. Can't give away your elite edge. Virtutus is our in-house guru. Furu, I should say. No, I had it up on another screen, so yeah, I had to turn it all off here. So absolutely. Yeah, that's right, man. Well, enjoy and Happy New Year, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a really splendid, I don't know, have a good night, man. I hope you sleep well. I hope the baby sleeps well, most importantly, because if she sleeps well, you sleep well. This I know, for my own baby told me so. Oh God. It's really weird having delay. Wah, wah, wah. Coming all the way back. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Are they all looking to cover now? What? They all looking to cover now? Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Oh man, I know. So true. It's the baby. It's all about the baby. Baby sleeps well, so do the parents. Are they just gonna roll over everybody all the way back to 70? What do you guys think? Does anybody want to speak up and tell us where this thing's gonna bounce? Anybody? Dude, Virtunis, it's a bunch of hedge funds chasing. T something? All right. 67 to 70. 3 points. Where's the precision? And their time frame is different. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I find, Virtunis? Their time frame is different until they buy the fucking top, and 1 or 2 days later, they're down 100 points. Now all of a sudden they're like, I gotta de-risk. But maybe. Tap in the shoulder. Yeah, right. And Kit, we're all still learning, man. All of us are still learning. I'm still learning. I have people educating me. It seems like every day of the week I'm learning something new. You know, I'll teach somebody something, and then they do it better than me, and I'm like, dang, how'd you do that? Happens all the time. And sometimes they just teach me stuff, you know. It's good. That's the way it should be, right? That, my friends, is the way it should be. What do we have down here in the 70s, like 74 to 77? Tapping the shoulder is probably his wife.
Oh, dude. I just want you guys to know sunsets in Florida are are some of the best. They're the absolute best. That is glorious. Peace.
It's set up.
Just the whole deal. All right, let's see if Ankit is right. 6770. Furu level engaged. Jeez. I hope my microphone's working okay. I'm getting all kind of weird notifications for the mic. It is? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm getting like a bunch of weird notifications from the headset. It sounds mouse-like. Yeah, that happened in Discord the other day. Let me see. Let me try this. How about that? Better? I unplugged it. So much delay. All right. Let me get into my settings. I swear, this stupid thing. It's the worst. Open sound settings. The output. Headphones. Let's see. Is that better now? Is that like immediately better? Now better? Not better. Helium. Yeah, Juan. Should be better now. Let's see. Input. Microphone. Let's see. Headset microphone. That should be better. No? I'm going to have to fix this because this has been happening in Discord too. It has something to do with the stand that I use for these Corsair headphones. It's like a ST100. I didn't know I had any charisma points to begin with. So this is a compliment. Thank you. Let's see. Output, input. Let's see. Headset earphones. All right, let me try that. How about that? Boom, boom. IQ, Google. I think it should be good. It's weird how this keeps doing this. Wait, are we bouncing? Are we bouncing? Are we getting bouncy? That is a nice volatile open, though. Let me tell you. Yeah, well, I hope this thing isn't high pitched. Let me see if I can listen to it. Oh, geez, that's terrible. All right, let's try this again. Choose my output device. Let's see. Choose my input device. I'm going to try this one. All right. Turn it back. Let's see. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, it is still high pitched. No, that's what I actually sound like. I'm a doublet. This is my Keebler elf that does all my trading for me. Brew. Too much eggnog? Oh man. No, too much. Steak is almost ready. That's what I was gonna say. Too much steak. Actually, I'm gonna go to Costco tonight and buy some. Question is, was that problem is I'm listening to myself through YouTube, and I'm making myself laugh right now. Oh, was it Salt Brand?
I almost fear to ask, lest I get backhanded multiple times for even asking the question. Overnight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the best. Man, I just don't know what is causing this issue. Hmm.
You know what?
Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it's fixed now. Yep. I think it's good. Let's see. Oh. You know, there's a little. All right, let me see here. Not even back. There's a little switch on these headphones. Once in a while, I let my kid grab the headphones, and he flips switches on these things. Yeah, yeah. It's what it is. All right, what's going on here? Let's see. Wah wah wah. Oh, they're gonna push it down more, or is this it? Let's see. What is that T2? T1 is at 61. It's EOY volume, also EOM. Hmm. Hmm. Things that make you go hmm. Should make it put it right here. Hmm. 16-year-old TikTok finance influencer voice. You know, some would argue that as long as you're motivating others, that's all that matters. So if he's inspirational to some, it's all good. That would be Coach Greg Doucette. See, he made a video about some, like an obese individual that is inspiring others. Now, he's not he's not elite himself, but his journey sure is inspirational. So, it doesn't bother me if there are some young kids out there sharing their journey. The problem is if they just started trading last month and their indicator only has worked for 2 weeks. Anyway, let's see. We got any interest to sell? Oh, Ice Baby at 71. Param pam pam pararam. Ice Baby. Rankang kang kararankang. Stop. You don't know. Turn off the lights and it'll glow. That wasn't that much. It was only around 100 and something contracts. But a lot of people probably noticed it. Jumping on board with the icicles. They're punishing you right now. They're punishing all you early birds that notice the ice. Go get all your stops. Did they get them? Maybe. All right. What's the overnight night low? 69.75? Is it going to be a sexy 69? All right. If we bounce here, Ankit wins the guessing game, I guess. Yeah, so all that was is just a little switch on my headphones. Dang it. Let's see. What time is it? 3:34. My wife wanted to go to Costco with me. Me and my son went up to the lake. We did about an hour and a half drive. And then came back. My wife was like, I miss you guys. And we're like, we miss the girls too. It's just not as fun. But you know, the reason we left them behind is my wife. And so my wife is, she could watch the 11-month-old little girl well. And her sitting in a car seat for what amounts to 3 hours, no bueno. I kind of, too much crying takes away from the joy of the trip. So just me and Ben going up or buying around on some side roads. He enjoyed that. And then running around the lake in our ultra lone, what is it, Lone Peaks? Anyway, they're like trail running shoes with like little hard rubber spikes in the bottom. He was like, Daddy, look at my grip. I'm not sliding. I'm like, yep. Watch that ice, though. He ran right over the ice where everybody was walking on the trail. He's like, oh, it doesn't work here. Yep. All right, Ankit. Here we go. 70. If we don't bounce at 70, I'll never take your signal again. Oh, wait, no, 67 to 70. Man, that is a wide range. 3 points. Ankit, how what's your trade style? Do you typically scalp really I know, that's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you. Do you scalp really tight ranges like 3-4 tick stop, 5-point stop, 10-point stop? Okay, so you always go for 10 points? And let's see, what's your typical stop? Well, let's figure out your R factor. So you go for 10 points and your stop is 20 points? So you have a 0.5 R factor? Is that right? Oh, see, he might be responding to the. Okay, so you're going for. So what's your typical win rate? Here, let's make this interesting. I'm following along. Ooh, let's see. Go in here. Open up this. Let's see. Get the live stream over here. There we go. Okay. So, Ankit, how much do you risk on your account per trade as a percentage? 1%, 3%, 5%, 10%? That's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's sim or not. It's all good. All good in the hood, dude. We got the R factor. We got the win rate. What percentage would you trade of your, if you were trading real money? All right, Bam. Have a good one, man. Low 60s? Yeah, I could see that. All right, let's see. Okay, so he would start with 2 MES on a 2K account once he's consistent. So 2 MES times 20 points per MES would be 40 points. 40 times 5 is $200. He'd be risking $200 on a $2,000 account, which means you're risking 10% of your account per trade. So, oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So I'm putting this into some I'm putting this into yeah. All right. Here you go. Let's see. Where are we at? About there? Nope, a little too low. Wait, why does that still show up? It's a bad look. Okay, here we go. So, Ankit. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. So, you're putting in $10,000. Oh, let's see. Let me move this around a little bit. All right, about there. Keep it kind of smooth. Let's go a little bit higher. Right there. There we go. So, you're putting in starting capital, we'll say 10,000. Oh, we got to change that. Sorry. I forgot. You said 2,000. Let's see. No, I didn't make all of it myself. Some of it I modified, and some of it I robbed from somebody else, and stuff like that. Okay, so out there. I wish I could do that by myself. I'm not smart enough. So $2,000. So here's your zero line right here. Your risk of ruin is very high because you're risking so much. Without even looking at the Monte Carlo, I knew that was going to be the case with that R factor and that win rate and risking that much of account. So you get some lucky traders way up here, but like the vast majority of 200 traders in this, so it's 200 Monte Carlo simulations, 100 trades per simulation. The vast majority of them are underneath the zero line. Kind of interesting. So if you have a $2,000 account, yeah, so your R factor for this is already suspect. So the 20-point stop with the 10-point take profit is already so loose. I mean, if you just I don't know, if you just took if you just took 8R trades, right? Let's change this a little bit. At 1%, let's see, how are we going to make this work? 10, yeah, 1 hour trades, let's see, risking 1% of your account. I don't know, 15% win rate. A little better. You're probably profitable. You say 8-hour trades. Yeah, 2 tick stop, right? You see an iceberg on the E-mini or something, you're like, I'll take that. 2 tick stop, well, it means how many ticks? Profit. 16, so 4 points. But, you know, if you're going for 10 points, man, it seems like 20 points. I mean, wouldn't you have been invalidated on that trade if the market moved like 5, 6, or 7 points against you? Yeah, I would definitely play more Unkit with like Monte Carlo simulation. There's a bunch of free, really good tools all over the internet. Because that to me, look, you're going to need to get. So, first of all, if your risk of ruin is too high, and then second of all, you're just immediately looking at that, your invalidation point is way too far away from the market. To be honest, Ankit, the at a $2,000 account, risking 20. I mean, risking. What did you say? What did you say? It was like essentially 40 points per trade or $200 per trade. You draw down $10 at a 66% win rate. What if you start? Hold on. 66%. There are factors that. What if you start with like 3 or 4 loses in a row and you're down like 30%, like right away? I mean, that seems awfully tough on the psyche. Right? Because the reality is even if you're right 66% of the time, you're not just right the first 2 times and then wrong the third, right? It might be wrong the first 3 times. Yeah, and then if it impacts the confidence, then you probably start doing things like cutting winners short just to get a win. Then your R factor gets really skewed. Why? Because you're still probably taking your 20-point stop loss per contract, right? And then you're like, well, you get a an 80% win rate, but in reality, your R factor probably turns into something like 0.25 or 0.35. Then it just, you turn into the I'm right for a few days trader, and then one loss that erases a week's worth of gains. You're like, man. And then you just get into this yo-yo of letting the losers run and cutting the winners short. Where in reality, let's just say, Ankit, let's just say you went in and you got your trade signal on a short time frame. Let's say you put a 5-tick stop in, right? But you went every single time. You went for, I don't know, we'll call it a 35-tick take profit. So 7 points, right? And just around a general level, what's that R factor? 7? So if you lost 5 times on that trade in a row, you could win on the 6th and then still come out net a winner. But in yours, it's like, as soon as you start falling below winning 2 out of 3 times, your brain, your mind knows, oh, I got to keep winning. I got to keep winning. Then the pressure is on. Then maybe you start cutting your winners short. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Obviously, there's lots of ways to skin a cat. There's guys out there that do like 0.6 Rs, 91, 92%. All they do is scalp, but that's a lot of pressure. If you start getting it wrong, you tilt pretty fast. And then there's people who only do like 4-hour trading, and they go for 30 to 40% win rate. That's their goal. So they're losing all the time. That's a nice happy medium. And then there's people who mix it up. People who go for 1R and above 65, 70% if they can get it. And there's people who go for 14, 15R trades and 2 or 3 tick stop, but they use footprint. All right? They use absorption, and they factor in ATRs for the day, and they go, okay, ATRs are reasonable today. Then they look at book liquidity. Oh, book liquidity is reasonable today. 2, 3 tick stop. 2 or 3 tick stop works. Why? Because there's more liquidity. 120 contracts, 140 contracts. Every single tick, even at the spread, both sides. So they're not so worried about slippage. All right? And then if you're trading MES, because if you're using a footprint, right, with the ES, and you get these iceberg indications on the ES, on the MES you get slippage, right? 1 tick stop on MES gets slipped or it gets triggered. That same 1 tick stop on the ES doesn't get triggered. Why? Because they're not moving in perfect sync. There's ice on the ES, no ice on the MES. So you can't do a 1 tick stop. Say what? He said, say what? Look, here's trades at the close. Pour moi. From Friday. Iceberg indicator, right here. 1 tick stop. 4 ticks profit. 4R trade, minus commissions. Hey, Happy New Year, Phil. Nice to see you on. Yeah, 1 tick stop, 4 tick profit taker, 4R trade. Tons of liquidity, big iceberg. Got in with the iceberg after the indication, took the short, covered for 4 ticks. Who cares? If you stop out, it's 1 tick. There's an iceberg there, so who cares? And plenty of liquidity post cash close. Well, that's a 4-hour trade. How many times do those work out? I don't know. Do your back testing. But those are the kind of things you should consider. Yeah, Brian. Yep, bond traders. You could do the same thing if you use a footprint, or if you're good at spotting icebergs, right? So I think like Bookmap sometimes is a good tool for that, right? Because they have the iceberg detection in, but it ain't cheap. I think Bookmap is what. Well, you got to pay for Rhythmic MBO data, so maybe 25, $35 for Rhythmic. Right? Then you got your CME fees. I don't know if you're only trading CME, it's like what, 11, $12, $13, something like that. Okay, so now you're up to 45, 50. Then you got to buy Bookmap. I don't know. Maybe you pay for it annual, or the global lifetime subscription. That's a few $1,000. If you pay for it every month, what is it, like $80 a month? Okay, so 80, 50, 130. Then you got to buy the MBO for Rhythmic. That's what, 140, $150. Sheesh, gets expensive. $250 just for real iceberg detection using Rhythmic MBO, right? Which looks at the native iceberg detection. The synthetic, as they state, has a lot of false positives, similar to Sierra chart. But that ain't, for somebody starting out. That's tough. That's an Ankit stop, single trade stop right there. But yeah, I do agree with who was it? Captain Price says 10K account, 2 to 500 risk max. I mean, it really depends on your strategy, your defined edge. Because your risk of ruin goes up in any strategy that's low win rate, high risk of account. And your risk of ruin being, hey, I am. If you lose too many times in a row, then you're ultimately going to be in a situation where you draw down your account far too much, and then you're hurting. So let's see what Brian. Yeah, I think so. Wall Street. I think there's a very, 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 very tight correlation there. And you know what? You can actually go do this on sim, right? Let's say you have a liquid market on the E-mini, 100 contracts plus, and you randomly go in, put a 2-tick stop with an 8-tick profit taker. Just randomly, right? 2-tick stop, 8-tick profit taker. So that's a 4R minus commissions. And you just start clicking. You're going to lose a bunch of times in a row. I mean, a bunch. But you will probably, if you're just barely decent, you probably have like a 15 to 20% hit rate if the volatility is right. So you end up having to incorporate some other things like levels and I don't know, some sort of imbalance, support resistance, supply demand zones, whatever. Something like that. Yeah, adding to losers. That is the worst. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's good. Brian, no. Sierra Charts MBO, which is this here, right here. I feel like something's wrong with my screen. I just don't know what it is. Is basically very limited. They don't open up all of the MBO data fields and functionality and everything. So just very limited. That's why you need to have something like, hold on. You need to have something like Bookmap or Rhythmic, sorry, which is full MBO data. You know, Sierra charts, it's just, it's a poor man's MBO data feed. I guess that's why it's so cheap, but it's nice. It's cool seeing like these levels, like this MBO. That's cool, right? Just seeing some large orders and being able to filter it. But it would be nice to get all the data, right? Unique order IDs, all that stuff. And then you could tie it together. But Sierra Chart's not doing that. They probably need to buy more servers if they're going to do that. If you read between the lines when they talk about it, that's what it looks to me like they're not willing to do. It's a little expensive. But yeah, you can do some settings tweaking and find bid and ask volume and imbalances in Sierra Chart and assume if it's 100% delta that, oh, in short time, that's probably an iceberg. So that's good. It's good. It's not as good as Bookmap, but it's good. Bookmap is definitely better for all of that. And then they have the stops indicator. These are all really cool things in Bookmap. I don't know. Let's see. Where's another one tick iceberg? Let's see. It goes back not far enough here. Let's see. Where was it? We won't go over all that. That's just what a waste. What time is it? 4 p.m. I think it's Costco time. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent. I've tweaked all these things to the nth degree. You know, all those videos are really old. I can't even remember what half my so I had to go back. So someone asked me a question about what was it that it's like an order flow type order with like a bid ask or bid or ask volume percentage meter. I couldn't even remember how I built it. It was so I had to go back and watch my own video. I was like, oh, that's what I used. Yeah, thanks. Oh gosh. There's so much with Sierra Chart. There is so much with Sierra Chart. You guys know I run a Discord. And the Discord, it's a paid group, right? And I do videos. I upload them to Vimeo, so no holds barred kind of thing. Anyway, I'm not trying to advertise that at all. But so I do that, and as part of the whole thing is I share all my charts. I share all my configurations, all my custom buttons, all my trade what do you call them? Trade configurations for the trade windows. So people have the same custom buttons, right? The point of me sharing that is just to say, I have like a whole step-by-step. This is how you do it. Like step 1 through, I don't know, 15 steps or something. And it's really detailed. People fuck that up all the time because Sierra Chart is just hard. It is so hard. And I forget having been on Sierra Chart for so long now, how difficult it was when I first got on Sierra Chart. It was like overwhelming. Sierra Chart is not the easiest program in the world to navigate, especially if you're new. Data feeds and all this stuff. So, yeah, it's... Oh, yeah. Sierra Chart is... you just forget. You just forget. Like, I have friends that see my software and they're like, that is so cool. They come into my office, like, that is so cool. Like, you got to hook me up with that. Like, how much is that per month? I'm like, well, it's this and this and this. And even with me giving them guidance, they're like, this is overwhelming. These menus are like, this is going to take me months to learn. I'm like, dang it. It probably is going to take them months to learn. I mean, it's just, there's so many settings. Do you guys realize how many settings there are? It's just like, oh, chart settings. It's like tab. Let's see, symbol, tab, bar period, session times, display, grid, trading, linking, scales, regions. Look at all this stuff. Look at all that. I mean, some of this is... And then you go into the main menu. It's like global settings and general trade settings and chart DOM settings and column settings. And I mean, have you guys seen the global graphic settings for colors? Like, do you guys get into that stuff? Right? Graphic settings global. Do you guys actually get into it? Look at this. These are all the different color settings. Like, I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Like hundreds of settings just for colors. And then there's tabs for fonts. It's crazy. I don't know. It's the ability to customize it is fantastic, but the complexity. Oh, it's not like it's not your it's like software program that's like for your average like hobby trader, It's like, unless you're like really computer oriented, forget about it. It's not a very intuitive interface. I mean, yeah. Yeah, CL. Thanks, buddy. True story, the first time I tried Sierra Chart was back in it was either 2016 or 2017 when I was trading crypto. I was like, oh, cool. Like their charts link up to at the time it was Bitfinex that I was mainly trading on. Like, cool, they link up to Bitfinex. And man, I tried to read through their website. And I was like, there's way too much opportunity cost in crypto for me to be reading all this shit. And I just shut it down. I was like, no, too much. So that was my first exposure to Sierra Chart. 2016 or 17, something like that. Yeah. And then once I did actually start using Sierra Chart, which was I'm trying to remember. Let's see, it's 2023. Might have been 2019, I think. Or 2020, early 2020. I'm not sure. Oh, dude. Yeah, right? Wall Street. Hey, guys. I missed you too. Family's back. You guys want to go to Costco? Not really? Says the 5-year-old boy. Like, I'm sick of being in the car. He's sick of driving up to the lake and coming all the way back. But it was fun being in the snow. Anyway, yeah, it's like documentation, and the documentation is difficult to understand. So, like, even if you go read certain sections, for example, go read the sections on incomplete auction for numbers bars. Right? So if you're in numbers bars, you're in the studies, And this here, highlight non-zero bid ask at high-low threshold, 49. Go read about it. Tell me what you find. If there's an actual definition on Sierra chart for that field. Telling you, you're not going to find it defined. You think it's defined. It's not really defined. It's not what it actually does. Like, you have to go in, make changes to that setting, look at bid by ask flow, so the old market delta style footprint, have Sierra chart display that, and then see how it actually prints and do the math yourself. And then you realize, oh, yep, nothing they say actually describes in their documentation what it does. Stuff like that. It's all over the place. But you think it's there, so you spend hours looking through the documentation. Oh, it's got to be there. Nope. So lots of documentation, but not great documentation. When they and like the way that they write it is very convoluted too. So it's just confusing. When I first started Sierra chart, I thought, oh, this is great. Oh, look at me snort like a pig. I thought, this is great. They got so much documentation. Then the more I read, the more I was like, I might get trapped in this documentation for many moons. All right, let's see. Are we on support now? What do you think? So that's the swing high, 68.75. We're going to find stops? Yeah, probably. Let's see. What do we have here? 200 contracts at 69? Ooh, that's sexy. 87 and 12. Anyway, I'm going to see if the family's ready to go. I'm going to go to Costco. Hey, are you guys ready to go? Hey, Benjamin, where's Mom? Where's Mama? Oh, okay. Just, we're definitely going to go to Costco, so keep your shoes on, okay? Jeez. Anyway, first weekend of Sierra chart was like, probably... You know what? It was more like first week or two of Sierra chart. I didn't get comfortable with Sierra chart until probably